Today we're going to get into episode 4. I don't know what to expect. You know what? What I do expect is Tomoe to get mad at Nanami for whatever reason, and Nanami to use her godlike powers to put Tomoe in his place. And at the very end, she's going to do something that's like very generous, very nice, whatever. Make Tomoe be like, oh. Either Tomoe's going to be like that, or Mikage is going to show up as a butterfly and be like, oh. But yeah, last episode we dealt with, what was her name? Himiko? The swamp, princess of the swamp? Queen of the swamp? Anyways, she was a fish. She liked the guy on land. So she pulled a Zeus, became human, and Nanami kind of like matchmaked her first couple. Though they're just talking, we don't know. We don't know where they're at. But yeah, without further ado, let's get straight on into it. Make sure the original content as always. All right, let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Kamisama hajimamashita. No,
It's
no intro, lady.
raining. Can this be over yet?
Okay, she just said it's raining. That's fine.
Check it out, it's a snake!
Seriously?
A snake?
The snake.
Dude, it's like albino.
We should find something to put him in.
It's always a good day when a snake shows up at school. Hey, maybe he could be the new mascot.
Leave it alone.
They just show up at school?
Oh, she's touching a snake!
There. Get home. This isn't a safe place for you.
Just pick that snake up.
Hey, Nanami, you might want to check to see if your hand's okay.
She could have died.
Fine. He didn't bite me or anything.
Look at your arm, it's all red.
Got tatted up.
Now that's kind of disturbing, isn't it?
Just slightly. God is kidnapped. Wouldn't be the first time. That was not a carrot, was it?
What is this? Have you seen your arm? Where did this mark come from? The snake has left its mark of favor.
What does that mean?
Like Taylor Lautner?
To put it in simple terms, it means that he has chosen you to become his wife.
Like Taylor Lautner.
I think you heard me. Now, what
Or
I
whatever
want to
he
know
was
is
in
how did
Twilight.
you become so affectionate with the snake in question?
Word. And
I wish you could have seen him. He was beautiful.
Edward and...
Well, he will be coming for you soon, so I will at least be able to catch a glimpse before you go.
Oh, good. Then you can... Wait, coming for me?
She didn't say yes.
No need to worry. I will not allow anyone to lay a finger.
Jacob.
It will be a black mark upon my reputation.
What is your reputation?
How did I get myself into this?
Bodyguard.
So are you sure you can pull this whole student thing off?
Positive. It amazes me how many dramatic scenarios you are able to create.
In high school, every day is a dramatic scenario.
Class, I'd like you to meet our new transfer student. This is Tomoe Mikage.
All the guys just hating him.
Tomoe is in my class. Not exactly how I thought things would turn out.
No, but accept it. It's gonna happen.
So the Tengu is absent?
I think he must be busy with work this week.
Stupid music.
Didn't you bring lunch for the class one time? That was sweet. That's gonna get old.
Pretty sure it was just for Nanami, but
It's kind of been a while, but do you remember us? I'm sure we were the hottest girls in class that day.
lies.
Okay, so is she like your girlfriend or something?
Nanami is my mistress.
Don't say mistress.
You can't say things like that to regular people, Tomoe. It kind of freaks them out.
Like what? What did I say?
Are you serious?
That booklet didn't teach you nothing.
Here's the deal. You're the son of a wealthy foreign family that's taken me in, and that's why you use those terms. Sorry to interrupt. The teacher asked me to give you the class date book. So, do you think she overheard us?
Is that another friend of yours?
I
No.
think that's the second time I've ever spoken to her. How strange.
Yeah, who holds an umbrella inside in school?
Sorry that took so long.
You go to
I
sleep?
just have to drop it off and we can go.
Put your ears away, sir.
Looks like today kind of got to him.
Do your little leaf thing again.
It was nice having him here.
Of course,
I could get used to
she's
this.
going by herself.
Miss Nanami,
Bakugo?
what a lovely day for rain.
What? Hey, don't bring Full Metal Alchemist up in here.
Nanami!
Yup. Snake got her.
Please, have a look, Lady Yonamori.
Mizuki, is there no one special in your life with whom you can share these flowers?
No, miss, of course not.
You'll find her someday.
Oh, so was he, a thing for another god?
Foxfire! Bring me Nanami! Damn white snake. When I find you, I will slice you into sashimi.
You and food.
No wake? No wake.
No, wake?
That looks like waking. Hello, human.
Oh,
Want a centipede?
is she in a different shrine?
Good morning, Miss Nanami.
I was walking home and we talked and then...
My name is Mizuki. I am the familiar here.
Familiar.
Welcome.
Okay.
Joyful day! Master Mizuki is taking you as his bride. Time to start the wedding happening.
But she's a human.
It seems you have met our 2 shrine spirits, and right behind you, taking a rest through those doors, is the god of this shrine. Miss Yonamori has given her blessing upon this marriage and sends her welcome.
Has she, though?
I'm going home no matter
Use your
what.
talismans.
Seriously, do they think I've never walked out of a shrine before? I don't know exactly where I am, but I think if I just keep following this road, it'll lead to a familiar highway
gonna come
or
back?
something at least.
Wait, like
has
a loop?
to.
Don't do
Those
it.
are people up there. Maybe they can give me
It's
directions.
like a piranha.
Glad you found your way back. Welcome home, my dear.
What kind of world are you guys in?
Please do not cry. There is no reason to be sad. You have a brand new life here now. Lady Yonamori said you can stay here forever.
Can we wake her up?
I will treat you much better than Tomoe ever did.
I mean... questionable.
This isn't like the real world, is it?
It's true. The plum tree is now as it will always be. I stopped time when it was at its most beautiful, somewhere in spring.
You stopped time.
Rest and gather your strength.
Betty Boy!
Part 2 coming right up.
Since when they had that?
Our Lady Nanami has been adopted!
She's been taken
Yes.
from us and forced into being the bride of a snake!
Master Tomoe is so calm and composed. Ever since he returned, he
No,
has
I
been
think he's
relaxing
freaking
and
out.
polishing that bottle. I bet he already has a plan. It is so reassuring.
I don't think he does.
She must be terrified. I
Or
let her
asleep.
slip from my grasp unattended.
Mizuki,
This guy has to go to therapy.
it's a wonderful shrine. The god who lives here has everything she could want.
Except people to pray for her.
There's something not quite right.
It's breakfast time! It's breakfast time! Are you crazy? I'm not eating that!
Oh,
Taking
you got
care
rice
of a
balls?
human takes some getting used to.
Wow! At one time, Lady Yonamori even said that Master Mizuki is the world's greatest familiar.
I say that about Tomoe. Have you ever heard of him?
Of course, my dear. In fact, I've known him a lot longer than you have.
Ooh, what's the history?
He's probably out looking for me as we speak. This shrine seems to be missing something.
Like, people? Happiness?
You said that no one comes to visit this shrine anymore. But how long ago did people stop coming?
Hey,
Is the
don't
god
go
even
in
here?
there. You mustn't touch Lady Yonamori!
I knew it. This shrine doesn't even have a god.
The heck is that?
The village you seek is down there.
Damn. Because of this, I now know exactly where she is.
A long time ago,
That's good.
there was a large river right near where we are. Children would often get swept away. So the villagers built this shrine because they feared that their land was cursed. Thankfully, we are still standing. When the humans
Okay.
abandoned this land, Lady Yonamori went into hiding, and we haven't seen her since then. But I won't abandon it.
Serving a lady and mistress who will never return.
Mm-hmm.
His loyalty is touching. All this time, you've been lonely here, haven't you?
Yeah, he's like a different version of Tomoe.
Check it out. When Mikage quit being a god, Tomoe was a complete mess, hanging out in the red light district. You could be doing that too. I mean, if that's what you want. Maybe it's not, but you get the point.
Are you trying to comfort me? It would be just the two of us. We could spend every day enjoying
Okay,
the plum
now
blossoms
you're crazy.
together.
You pushed it a little bit too far for me.
I can't live here with you forever. I have people who are waiting for me to come home. Like Tomoe. No, wait!
Get
Please don't! Help
off of
me!
her.
Tomoe!
Ooh, turn him into chopped liver.
Step away from her. Nanami!
Heck yeah. Having a moment.
You're safe now. Thank goodness.
You're late.
Is there a certain time frame?
The fire!
Trying to burn
I mean,
down a water god shrine?
Yeah.
My, how flagrantly sacrilegious.
It is no use. The Foxfire is already hard at work tearing the place down on all sides. If you never gave me a reason to find you, you would still have your shrine. Lost what? I am taking Nanami back with me, so I guess you lost your bride. Lost 2. Lost 3 will be your life.
Okay, let's not.
Listen to me, Mizuki. I'm not going to die. I'm simply returning to nature.
This is all I have left now. Lady Yonomori's tree. It's the most precious thing I own because she loved it.
Which is why it would be my ultimate pleasure to burn it to cinders as payment for your foolish crime.
Okay, you already burned down the house. Let's leave it at that.
Tomoe. That's enough, okay?
Okay, not an order, but a lot better than an order.
Mizuki, I'll make you a promise. If you feel lonely here by yourself, I'll come back to visit you and the plum blossoms. Anytime.
Anytime? That's a commitment.
So, does this mean that you're going to be upset?
No. Why would I be upset? Because you were too friendly with a snake?
He could have just said yes. Look, don't get angsty. He's there by himself. What if you were left here alone just like him? It would break my heart, and I would hope someone would come to visit you. That's why I made the promise.
He's fallen head over heels.
She merely trips and she
Okay,
bleeds.
Tomoe, stand up. You don't
It
have to get
pains
all
me to
sassy
think what
about
might
it.
happen
Just
if she were to
great.
fall from a
I
tree.
don't want you to feel like...
Why would she be in a tree?
Are you even listening
This
to
is
me?
more than I
No.
can handle.
Whatever, let's go home.
Okay, so I get Tomoe being like, oh, you saved the snake, therefore the snake is like imprinting on you so that you become his future wife. I get it. What was the snake doing there in the first place? Like, I get he was a familiar for the water god, or one of the water. I don't know how many like gods are there, and then how many gods are there of certain things. Like, is there more than one water god? Is there a god? Is there like a rain god, and then is there a river god? Like, there's just a lot. Anyways, I could see it raining right here because of this dude. How he ended up in a school and cornered by those guys, I don't know. Was he just roaming around looking for a wife? Was he looking for Nanami in particular? I mean, maybe like the words definitely gotten out that there's a new god in this shrine. So maybe he just wanted to go see, like, who are they? I wonder if this is going to continue to happen. Like, even though the threat of the snake is gone, is he going to continue to be a student at this school? I could say yes, because this is the second time that she's been attacked by a yokai / familiar at school. So, I mean, it would make sense that he would want to play bodyguard during this time. Though, him using a book to try to figure out how to become a high school student, not the most accurate thing in the world. Not that it even mattered, because, of course, the one time Tomoe falls asleep is the one time Nanami is like, oh, let me just go for a walk and bring this to the teacher. And of course, that's the one time this dude shows up. What's his name? Mitsuki. They don't have his pronunciation over here. Mitsuki. And I think the word that I was thinking of during the reaction was misguided. Like, he wasn't a bad person. Now, of course, he's a bad person for kidnapping someone, holding them against their will, and then marrying and trying to marry her against her will. Kind of pretty bad. But the underlying reason why he was doing this is because he felt lonely. And you gotta wonder, like, was Tomoe kind of like this before Nanami showed up? Because yes, we can assume that Tomoe has his hard exterior, you know, is I wouldn't say tough, but like, by the way he acts towards Nanami, or the way he holds himself, you can assume that, like, oh, maybe he was just mad at Mikage, like frustrated, like, why aren't you coming back? But we've seen a couple of episodes ago that he has had a very rough time, or he has had a very rough time when Mikage left. Like, he had PTSD after Nanami said, like, hey, I'm going after, or hey, I'm going outside, or hey, I'm leaving. So we can assume that past that rough exterior that Tomoe has is a little bit of what Mitsuki has, right? The fear of being alone, the fear of moving on, and all that stuff. And is it weird for me to say that Tomoe's neediness, sounds weird, affection towards Nanami has grown like significantly since the past couple episodes? Like the first 3 episodes, it was kind of like a brother and sister banter. Like they were arguing with each other, making fun of each other, doing all this stuff. In this episode, it seems like he was like lost without her. So I don't know if it's either one or two things. Either a couple, like a while has gone by, like some time has gone by and they've grown closer because of it. Or with Nanami not being there, we actually get to see Tomoe's true colors of how he feels about her. Because we could see like her being in the shrine, and her talking to him. He puts up like a brave face, like, oh, I'm so much better than you. You're so weak. Like, get on my level type stuff. But then when she's not looking, or when she's gone, like he actually has some like affection towards her. And I like to describe Nanami as kind of like a Toru from Fruits Basket, of where just primarily based on her kindness and her selfless acts has turned people who were antagonists, or who could have hated her in the beginning, and turns them to her side. Like Nanami and Toru are really the only people I can think of, at least right now, that can win people over and win battles just by being their nice self. And I wouldn't doubt that it is a common theme that's going to happen in this series, of where there's going to be antagonists or people that don't like her, or whatever the reason may be. And obviously Tomoe is going to do his darnest to attack him and whatnot. But Nanami is just going to win them over by her being so caring. And who knows, maybe Tomoe will finally realize, like, hey, battles don't have to be won with fire and turning them into a food product and cooking them. Like, maybe you can win these battles by just being affectionate. Anyways, that was my reaction to Kamisama Kiss, episode 4. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want to know anything more, put comment section down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.